Okay, my friends, welcome back to another episode of Yorick Doobie in Mid. And I actually want to say that I do think that I've noticed one thing about Yorick, just real quick off the top. Now, first of all, welcome, right? I think I didn't say enough welcomes. People sometimes complain to the HR department that they haven't been welcomed enough. So welcome. I've noticed that Yorick is very, very good at... He's almost overpowered with tank items, 1v1. And the 1v1 is not really the most important part about that. The most important part about that is that he just goes to a side lane somewhere and he just sits there. And I've noticed that it's really, again, almost overpowered. I really hope that in this match I'm going to be able to show you that. That nothing crazy is going to happen that's going to prevent me from that, because if we look at the draft real quick on the map, right, it's Urgot and it's Graves. Mid laner doesn't matter. Yorick wins against the mid laner always. So the kind of like OP cheesy part about this is that you would get you would get the boots. Because here's the deal, here's the OP part, the boots, right? The mid laner boots are really, really, really OP against double, especially against double AD, which we see in the top lane. So if I can just go through the laning phase mid, this is the real cheesy part. You go through the laning phase mid because it's easier mid, right? You almost always win. There we go, whoopsie daisies. I said almost, okay? Oh, actually, Jesus, look at that second win, just snatching that victory here. I need level up, by the way. I think she used flash and... ooh, careful. Yeah, there we go. And ignite. So, that's it. And the cheesy part is, you spend the worst part of your game in mid, where it's easier, and then you just switch to top when, but obviously it's kind of hard to do because, top laner sometimes doesn't want. They have different ideas and it's fine. They should. Whoops. Did she get hit by the tower there? Yes, she did. Lucky her. Lucky me and lucky her, right? And then you just switch to the side lane. I've noticed that I never do this, almost never, because I just don't think about that kind of macro decisions. But if you do this like macro genius swap, I think we are in for a treat. I think we are in for a discovering. Whoops. Okay, almost discovering something like some kind of like an OP strat almost. And I think the time when to swap would be when you get the boots, right? So we'll see about that. Actually, I'm gonna stay. And I'm gonna later get the... Whoops. Okay, I didn't have mana, so I bluffed a little bit with this animation here. So I'm not sure yet what item to buy, but that's the strat, okay? And I know it sounds like almost like you're cheating, but who cares? I think Riot has made it so that once you get the boots, it is their opinion that you should start, moving around the map, because that's when you're kind of locked out of your quests, because they just forced those quests upon us, right? They just made it so that, oh, okay, so I guess, ooh, she's level 6. So I guess, we're forced. We're forced in them. I'm gonna lose that cannon, it's okay. Oh, the kids, sweatshop, man. Okay. Yeah, again, the boots. That's it. I think I said everything. I'm gonna start talking in circles about this. I'm also gonna try the Conqueror. And there's one more thing that I, again, really hope that I'm gonna be able to show you, because I noticed that it is really easy to side lane right now, because there are these little pockets of vision that you can make. Especially when you feel like, oh, I'm threatened, Oh man, yeah, Maiden doesn't stack Conqueror. I thought that both ghouls and maiden stacks it. Well. Bluffed. Bluffed it. There we go. She's gonna have her ignite before me, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that, but other than that, it's all good. Okay. Maokai just smacking. Just smashing there. Graves not having level 6, it's all good. I don't even know if I should take Hydra. I could take Hydra though. I don't know, I do wanna... Oh. Careful. She's gonna wanna attack here. Man, Yorick's sustain is insane in mid. That's what I've been saying. You go mid and you just swap to top. And again, I haven't done this successfully almost ever because it's way too hard to do that. There's way too many variables that happen. Like team gets mad, you know, the top laner maybe ints and then you can't swap there. All kinds of stuff like that. Whoops. Oh god, okay. Well, it's her thingy, right? You can't really win her in that. She has like the upper hand in that smoke screen over there. I still don't know what to buy. Maybe I'll buy the protoplasm outright. What do you think about that? Could be kind of dumb almost. Man, that was the wrong direction, lady. Almost smacked her. Maybe protoplasm outright? Is it possible? Maybe Bandle Pipes outright? Because again, the really OP part about this is not really the items. It's like, it's the strategy of doing that, you know? Maybe I'll just get the Bandle Pipes first. You know what? I don't really want to get Thornmail against Akali, you know? So, because it's like crazy. What am I doing if I'm getting Thornmail against Akali? Right? By the way, Urgot is almost the worst possible opponent when you want to get the protoplasm, you know? Almost the worst possible opponent to get that on. Man, I've been sitting in this mid lane for a while. Oh no, I have to help my monkey friend over here. Oh no, monkey, please. Why did you do this? Okay, okay. I guess genius? I guess genius. I've never really gotten protoplasm as the first thing ever, just because it feels like, why am I doing that? You know, why am I doing it if I don't have resistances? But 282 is not that bad, actually. 282, like how much it heals. Okay. I'll take this, thank you. I'll take these plates, thank you. So yeah, once the laning phase is going to be over, I'm going to switch to top, okay? And I'm going to ask my friend... Oh, he's also building that. I'm going to ask him if I can do that. And I'm going to try to show you how to use the environment there to your advantage as Yorick. Because it's really... Again, I haven't really done it enough, I feel like. Okay, and whoops, okay. Okay, used it, but didn't need to. It's all good. It's all good. Protoplasm harness. Okay. He doesn't know. Somehow he doesn't know that the protoplasm harness, it's the deadlifting belt. That's what it looks like. Honestly, that's exactly what it looks like. Look at that. Protoplasm harness. It's either the deadlifting belt or the belt that they give you for winning many MMA championships. Not the championships, but just fights. Okay, mister. Okay. Hey. I don't see that Maokai over here. Okay. Let's see what we can do about all this. It feels kind of safe being here, you know, with all these, with all them numbers. Yeah, she's gonna escape that. I don't care. Maokai maybe gets her. Yeah, it does feel. I know that my early game was kind of good. That's why I feel pretty good right now. I didn't get ganked or anything. Oh, please, Maokai. Oh, I left him. I actually kind of left him there. It's interesting that Maokai actually... Okay, I'll ask, can I top now? Side? Because if he gives it to me, my plan is going to be perfect. My plan is going to be absolutely perfect. And I think that Urgot is just not going to... Urgot is just not going to win. Maokai's mad, so I might not be able to... I might not be able to pull this off. Can I? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He says I am top. Okay, my friends, my goal has been effed, but I feel like I'm still gonna be able to do it. You know, I'm still gonna be able to do it. We'll see about that. Because the numbers, I know it's kind of boring, like in terms of how much, what's going on. You know, it's like, oh, so there's no damage, there's nothing really. But there is something about, have you seen the animation that Yorick does when he runs away? Have you seen that? Have you seen how funny that looks when he's out? And by the way, look at this. I don't have Demolish, I have nothing. And I'm pushing so fast, it's almost like the same amount of pushing that would happen with Hydra. I'm not saying it's better, I'm saying it's almost, okay? She basically roams once. For every time she roams, a tower go down, right? What is that? What is that Wukong? Why does he have so much? Oh, he has the Trinity Force. I get it. I wonder, Maokai, oh, okay. Can I side now? I really need him to be on my, you know, on my... Okay, let's see what we do here. Man, I'm gonna skim a little bit of his, what is it called? In Ozark, they said they had a specific name for when you take the top of a, you know, of a money pool. You're skimming, or it was something like that. So it wasn't taxing, because taxing is different. Whoops. Okay. Can I? Oh God. Oh man, they have so much. They have so many ways to get out. But it's all good. He doesn't want me to come down. I'm not gonna insist myself upon him though. I might insist myself upon this one plate. There we go. Okay, 2 plates. Now I think I can go back and get my thorn mail, and then after that we can see. You know, maybe I'll... The goal is to be as annoying as you possibly humanly can be in terms of your items, what you have. Because I know that this hasn't done anything yet, but that's just because the game has gone well. The thing is that I think, and again, I don't know if this strategy is... This is literally the first time I'm doing it. I've done it like in theory, maybe I've tried, but like this consciously, this is the first time I'm doing it. Okay, he wants it. I can come. We have to be careful not to overextend ourselves kind of like on this Urgot. Whoops. Okay. Not overextend, but like not over gank his lane so that he happily can say, oh, focus me more. And then later we just lose the game, because we actually focused him more, and it wasn't worth. Now I wonder if Groovy Godzilla is gonna come and we're gonna be able to get him or not. I wonder if Graves is gonna steal it. I would say no, he's not gonna steal it. Please, Maokai, please let me go top. There we go. Finally, it has been done. It has been done, my friends. Okay. So let's look at what's gonna happen now. I have this feeling that it is literally overpowered what Yorick is gonna do now. I don't really know how many people they have to send to actually send me to the fathers, because it feels like even if they send 3, I will still get out, You know, look at that. Look at that Chad. Actually, they're sending 4. Are they sending 4? I think they're sending 4. Oh, I can't do anything about that. Poor Graves. Well, they sent 4 people, so it is what it is. So it is what it is. I think I might get this one after. Okay. So let's look at the map. 2 towers are gone. Basically, nothing really happened. I had 0 damage items, and I just took it out. Like there's... Like it's almost like they have these changes. They made these changes to towers, and I really focus on... Whoops. No. Not gonna happen, guys. Whoops. Okay. Not gonna happen. Look at that. Who would have survived this? Okay, Maiden actually dies, unfortunately. That's kind of sloppy of me, honestly. But, you know, I'll see what I can do later. Whoops. What was that? Oh, did he actually... Oh, careful. Well, I couldn't have wished for a better showcase of why this is overpowered. Now, mind you, whoopsie daisies, Mr. Pike. Whoopsie daisies, my friend. Guys, what's going on? Now, of course, you know, every game is not going to be like this. You know, don't look at this and think, oh, wow, you know, this is going to happen every day, and then every time, and then you try and you're sad. But, like, in general, as a theory, why not? Why, you know, why not? Can I hit this, or is he hitting it? Oh, he's actually doing it. Man, that was a bad Herald if I've ever seen one, honestly. That was really bad Herald. I do not want to die. Whoops. Okay. The driving school was pretty okay, but what are you doing, bruh? Okay. No. No. Too overpowered. And combining this with the ghost, it's like you can get some blue balling moments for the enemy, really. Blue balling moments means when they try to catch you and you just run away, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, I might try this more because it feels. I know, again, as I said, it's kind of a little bit boring because you have no damage and stuff, but it is satisfying to just be alive, you know. As funny as that sounds when you have to say it outright. It is satisfying to be alive. I think I can stay here for a long time tanking the shots. Let's see, let's push this to the limit. Yeah, let's push this to... Somebody even pinged me. Yeah, well, that's armor for you, 235. 235. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. We didn't want that to happen. So what do we do now? I think we become even more annoying. I think that to top all of this off, I'll just take Jackshaw, and that's it. I'll just take Jackshaw, and that's it. I think there's a comedian named Jack Shaw, and I kind of don't like him. Not kind of, I actually don't like him. So what is Pike doing, boy? What you doing? What you doing? And the thing is, oh, actually, I am pretty fed though. I am pretty fed. Okay. Now, so now I want to show you the map thing that I talked about. So here's the deal. I'm pushing, right? Sideline pushing is really dangerous. You almost always int. But when you are pushing like this, what you can do now, what I discovered, for some reason I'm late to the party, is that... Now, I knew about these little fields here, right? But what I discovered is that you can actually put this here if you feel like, oh, okay, I don't see where Urgot is, I don't see where anybody else is, just put it there. And that's it. And now there's almost no way anybody ganks me because I have the vision advantage. And you just keep doing that. You just keep popping that vision over there and just sitting here, you know. look at this. I see all of this, and I can just sit here and be incredibly annoying. So yeah, you know, I'm lucky that the first game I played today, I actually have this a very good example of how this, you know, could work. The most annoying build of all time, I would even maybe call it. It's not the nibbler build, it's not any kind of pushing build, it's just like you're insisting yourself upon the map, you go where you please, and you just go away when you want to. Okay, now I have to do it. Now I have to do it. I have to show where it actually works, right? Okay. There we go. Ooh, a little bit too many people came here at the end. A little bit unlucky part about this is that I have almost 0 magic resist, and 5k was magic here. So that's a little bit sad. And you probably... yeah, my bad. My bad not realizing that. Probably should have not gotten the Iceborne Gauntlet, but I should have gotten the... I kind of... all this time, I kind of knew that I'm lacking the magic resist. So I should have probably gotten this one instead of the Iceborne. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's just continue the annoying pushing. And hopefully the not annoying escaping, right? Let's see what we can do here. The monkey. Wukong. Sitting in the bushes. Very appropriately. Oh, don't do this. Let me try to move these StarCraft pieces around, because those units are going in even though I'm telling them to go back. Well, I guess 4v5 is fine. Sometimes when I'm not there and I know that the enemy team is 5, you know, 5 of them are against my 4, I kind of have this instinct to be a little bit scared and think, oh, don't do that, you're outnumbered. But I guess we're just so far ahead that, okay. We are just so far ahead that, okay. That it doesn't really matter, right? Okay. Interesting. Look at this. This is pretty fast anyway. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't have any pushing items, and I just push fast anyway. I don't know what they changed about... No, I know what they changed. They made these crystalline thingies there, and power armor got changed a lot. But I just haven't been really paying attention to how fast you can actually push without the pushing items. In any case, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Next time, buy a little bit more magic resist so you don't int into a Kali.